Hello everyone, my name is Adreden, and today we're just going to answer a quick question, so it'll be a short video. And the question is, do the planters, the farming plots, allow you to plant something underground if they are able to have access to the sky? So like a hole in the ground that goes all the way down to them, will that provide light? So I'll answer first the basic question, and then I'll do a little more testing to see if they do the same thing when you put in like iron bars or truss or something like that. Okay, so let's do this. So as you can see, this upper farm worked well. Threw in some solar panel here. I still have a couple bit of augmentations going on so that I can jump and whatnot quite well. Maybe not quite that well. And so what I've done here is put these ones up here afterwards to make sure that I could see if there was something going on. But the main thing is that I dug myself a hole all the way down to bedrock, and it's exposed to the sky. And then this one here is protected by 3 blocks of concrete. I'm sure you could figure out some sort of thing there to do for yourself. We'll use this for phase 2 of testing. We're going to unplant these and replant them as soon as we put a bar or something over this hole, so that in theory something could, you know, be there. Okay, I'm going to just go to God mode because I gotta fall down this hole, and it's going to be a long fall. Sorry for the sound. Oh, no sound of something breaking. But the short of it is that under here we do have goldenrod that is growing. So I don't know how far it extends out. Probably 3. I think that's what it has been in the past. 3. So we could probably go with 1 more out here. I just wasn't even sure if it was going to work, period. So we did that. So it has to be too high so that you can plant goldenrod, maybe more for other plants. So just you may have to dig out the roof a little bit. But yeah, that's all growing well. So I'm going to just take out the hoe here, and I think we can just get our seeds back. You don't need the hoe to do that, by the way. You just punch them. And then that just uproots those suckers, and it's all good. So I'm going to replant those, and then I guess I'll come back to this video. I'm even going to put out a 3rd row of plots here real quick. Okay guys, so what I've done is I put this all the way back here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we'll see where the light goes once we're down here. But otherwise these are all going out to 3 now. And they're too high. Anyhow, I'm going to go up to the surface now, and we're going to put up our bars. I might do another tunnel as well and test out bars and truss, because I believe both should work. I think I'm also going to try some wooden or metal frames as well. Let's put this into advanced rotation and figure out which angle it needs to be at. There. We'll do that. I think that'll work. And yeah, what I've done here, just put these ones down so that I can tell if these ones have grown, then those ones should have grown. So it'll be, you know, I'll just reset the time a number of times to get that in place. And I'm going to dig another little thing here. Basically set up the same thing, maybe without the protective barrier, and then put in a bunch of them over here. So yeah, we'll see you guys back in a moment for that one. Okay guys, so I've come back. I'm just sort of underground here, and I've actually noticed something really weird, is that it really doesn't seem to matter what location these things are in for them to start to grow, which makes me kind of curious to know how far underground they could grow now. So I guess my experiment continues, because this is like 6 inside here, and this is actually the shaft that has the light. So I guess I'm going to need to extend this a lot further and make a really interesting underground farm now, because I am just too freaking intrigued by this. So I'll show you what I end up building. Be back in a bit. Okay guys, so I've discovered a couple of things. It looks like I was able to plant one further back from the hole. I'm going to assume that if you can plant it, you can grow it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7. That's 7 from this light shaft, so that's exactly over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now, I wanted to try a couple of other things. First off, the mushrooms, they can be planted in the darkness. It doesn't matter where. Of course, the goldenrod cannot. So that's that. And over here, I tried to... I was thinking, hey, maybe it's because they're right on the bedrock. Maybe there's some weird thing with the light leaking through the floor, perhaps. Maybe that's causing them to be able to be planted anywhere. So I at first started to do this, and of course, this didn't work. I was going to make a really cool underground farm, but it doesn't work. So until someone adds grow lights to the particular game, if you're going to do something like this, it's going to be mushrooms. So there you go. That is pretty much... Oh, and that is fascinating. I did not even consider that you could plant them on the wall. Now I gotta spend a bunch more time waiting for those to grow to see what in the heck can be done here. I'm really interested to see. Okay, gravel. What is that? Lead. Lead-laden mushrooms. That's gonna be frickin' delicious. Gonna be a good heavy soup. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, so the results of the testing are going to be as follows. Growing things on the surface, they grow faster. So that's pretty darn useful. I mean, there's lots of things can be done with that. Maybe build a base that you go to every now and then to harvest things like quickly. But then lower down, we have still growth, like we have growth through this iron frame. I'm guessing wood frames would work just as well. And the truss, and of course the bars were inside this. So let's go down and take a look. Yeah, so here you can see what I've created pretty much. We have the bar right there, block there, and the truss over there. And as you can see, all the way down here, we have fully grown things. And so it looks like, yeah, as long as it gets light, it'll grow. Because even this one back here is going to grow. And then, of course, the mushrooms don't need anything. And just because it was up here doesn't mean there's anything special going on. But these mushrooms on the walls even grew. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, guys, the short of it is that it will work. And I know this video is a little bit longer than maybe I implied at the get-go, but that's because it just started to get so dang fascinating to me. But I'll try to end it real quick here. Basically, yeah, those are the things. They'll grow underground. They'll grow 7 away from the light. And mushrooms grow anywhere. And you just have to make sure that they have the right height above them to plant them into the little planters. And everything should be okay. So, yeah, start making yourselves a fun underground little base that is basically safe from the zombies, and it should be pretty good. Okay guys, just in case you're gonna ask, no, a torch will not suffice as a light source for these things to grow. It's not Minecraft. I do believe that the only light that it checks is the world light, the ambient light, which is the sun. It checks to see if that is there, and if it's visible, then that is what it uses. So I would say you probably cannot also use lights as well, because they're not sunlight. So there you go. Okay, I figure someone is going to ask, so I'm going to put this in here. So we'll just do that right here. So yeah, no light. That does not work. Of course, these mushrooms will, because they don't care where they plant. Alright guys, if you enjoyed that video, hit the like button and share it with some friends if you think they might be interested. And if you are new to the channel and want to learn more about 7 Days to Die, hit that subscribe button. And I will see you in another video. Bye bye.